Hello everybody and welcome back to my Sultan Sanctuary live stream. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into it here, make it more efficient for YouTube videos. I don't really remember what the last thing I did was, and I seem to be having some type of issue. I remember fighting and killing the Mad Alchemist. I don't really remember where I went from there. I'm just gonna... I already got the key. Did I get everything about the sanctuary? Sorry if the frame rate's a little different than normal. It seems to be... something doesn't seem to be right, but I don't have the time or care to figure out what that is. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and put our point in that I just unlocked here. It's gonna be probably a more relaxed live stream. I'm not gonna talk nearly as much as I did last time. I've had quite a busy day. Finished everything on my car and at the hospital for some stuff, not serious stuff, just kind of checking to make sure everything's all right. Wait, what am I doing? It is swords, so I'm gonna go. Yeah, let's go ahead and put some dexterity points. Hopefully I'm. Oh yeah, it looks like I'm way louder than the game, which is okay. So we're going to be moving on to this next area. Which, these things, these are a form of Kraken, which are, to my understanding, like a sea-dwelling demon, even though, you know, they don't seem to be dwelling in the sea. Put that out. I don't need that. I was pressing the wrong button. That was me. That was all me. It has been a little bit since I've played, and I was thinking about playing another game for the stream instead of this one, because I've nearly beat the game twice now for my other playthrough. I'm about to finish my new game plus, but it's on a different computer and the files are stored locally, and I wouldn't want to start a stream in the middle of a gameplay anyway. That's not very right. So I'm gonna drink a couple red shard. One should be good. These things are dangerous if you allow them to grab onto, which hopefully they won't, because, you know, that sucks. I don't like that. Oh. Alright, so next we fight. Yeah, you'll see in a second. Let's see if I go ahead and my rolls are alright. Yeah, that's why it sucks if they grab you, so I'm gonna go ahead and use some grass. Is shield even viable for this boss? I have no idea. I'm gonna go ahead back to the sanctuary, because I realized I messed up in terms of path. When coming from here, I should have. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and level up, put a point into. Put a point into strength. What is actually the strength scaling of the sword? The sword has it's good dexterity scaling, but no strength, barely any strength scaling. I didn't realize though that had such a high strength scaling. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep using this for now. Hopefully I'll find a better sword. I don't know how long it'll take. Ooh, I don't know why I did that. So we're gonna go ahead and fight another boss here because... And this is actually one of my many laments. I don't intend to look up... I know they have weaknesses. I can't quite remember what they are. I feel like Arcane might hurt him. Maybe Poison does. What is this? Mossy Charm. Attack speed. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and poison my sword before I fight him. I think these candelabras are I'm pretty sure they let you know there's a boss. And I'm gonna go ahead and try to use shield on him first. See how that works out. Oh, that hit me. Not that you couldn't see that. He's already moved into his second phase. So I need to get hits in wherever I can, because he is just gonna constantly destroy me with these attacks. Gotta keep a good eye on my stamina here. Because he's really wearing away at my stamina. Whoa. Whoa, okay. There we go. That took 100% of my concentration. Oh, my gain might be a little high. Turn that down just a bit. Okay, this seems to be at a much better level. Hopefully the desktop isn't too loud either. That is probably only the second time I've been able to beat him in one try. So that makes me quite happy. Apparently, shield is extremely easy peasy mode. So, that's good to know. Oh yeah, I forgot you can't get back to the... Yeah, that's fun. Let me just get away from them for a second. Use the bell of return because losing souls after their salt, rather, would suck greatly. Leveling up. Kind of out of it today. If sorry if that's bothering anyone. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and silence my phone for one. Gonna go ahead and let's see what's let's give myself a little bit more stamina. I could have finished off my dexterity, but it's whatever. Oh, I still had another... Oh yeah, I leveled up twice. Okay, I'll go ahead and finish off my dexterity then. My dexterity bubble. I'm watching the audio levels and I'm a little bit worried about my microphone audio, but hopefully it's not too incredibly bad if it is. I'm also trying to sit really still because this chair squeaks quite a bit, and that's something I'd like to avoid. So shield's working out pretty good. Oh. Excuse me, I'm just gonna slip down here and ignore you. Oh, just kidding. You were not one to be ignored, apparently. I didn't know you could basically counter the jumps with a sword slash. That would have helped me greatly in previous runs. Would have helped me greatly then too, but didn't happen. Okay. I mean, you could also not do that. That'd be cool too. I'm just gonna... Okay. I mean, you saw that was my first death, and I was hoping to not die for quite a bit, but that's apparently not going to happen. Figures it'd be to those, cause that's cool. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. You can't block the jumps either, which I mean, like Dark Souls grabs, but everyone's favorite enemy, you know. Enemies that can grab. How could you not enjoy that? I've already been here. Okay, I parried his ball, but that doesn't do anything to them. They just don't care. Just don't even care. Oh, I completely forget this one's standing here. I mean, I didn't expect to beat the whole game without dying either. That's probably not something I'd be willing to try to do. Maybe. Maybe. So he just completely ignores the fact that I parried his slash. So, that's useless. See if we can draw him away enough. There we go. Get rid of his invincibility. I can actually, I just noticed the trim around the edges of the UI again. And you can actually disable that, but it's pretty useful for, if I was going to, if I was going to join, or commit any type of sin, which I definitely will do at one point. I'll definitely commit some type of sin, but I mean, like, you know, or I mean, you don't know, but okay. Little did you know I have stamina for days, boy. I know I can't hurt him with this guy here, but just trying to incapacitate him while I... There we go. Yeah, I mean, I haven't even played this since since the last stream, so you have to forgive me if I'm not doing nearly as well. This is the Red Hall of Cages. I don't want to be here. Ah, great, I went the wrong way anyway. Chest though. Stone Mage, that's useful for buying. I don't know if it's useful for me as a melee character, actually, so, you know, I'll just use Bell of Return. It's quite hot in here as well, but the fan is extremely loud, so I'll keep that off. Let's go ahead and upgrade Strength. Let's class 3 swords, and then get a little bit more endurance in there. Hold more. I definitely missed. I remember there being a pumpkin somewhere that you can get. It's a helmet, and I don't remember where you get it from. It's you get it near some saltless, I believe, who like to stun lock you, which is, you know, favorite form of being attacked. Stun locked. I mean, if I'm gonna get attacked, why let me retaliate? Am I right? Oh. Okay, well, we got a sanctuary right here. We'll turn that to our creed. Oh wait, no, I don't need to do anything. I'm just gonna. And then we got the Link of Fire and Sky, which is nullifies elemental resistance. So, whatever. Increases your item find rate. Oh wait, that does too. Okay, I don't remember. Oh, the frame rate's not very high, and it's pretty low quality. No, it's 720, which isn't crazy low quality, but it's low quality for, you know, what we have now. Which I'll definitely be working on getting that fixed soon. You know, I had a little bit more important things other than getting a better computer at the moment. And I know what you're saying, but computer is life. What do you mean, more important? I don't know of this thing you speak of. More important than computer? No. Oh, he dropped something else. Oh boy. More throwing daggers that I can use for throwing. And there's going to be another boss up here, so let's see. Okay, green key. Actually, that leads to a shrine, which I can rest at, so I can respawn if I die on the fake Jester, because he's so fake. There we go. Got me some chain leg armor. Oh yeah, ooh, I forgot he was right here. Love that, Alright. So it takes more than 3 hits to stun lock him. Oh boy. He's he's actually not that tough of a boss. I'd actually rate him as one of the least hardest bosses in this game. He definitely catches you off guard, though, like... Because you're just kind of walking along, and then... he does this. I need to bring him out in the light a bit more so I can see him. Alright. Getting a little bit cocky with my swings there. I need to be more cautious. Not like that. That was not cautious. There we go. Yeah, he's honestly really easy until New Game Plus, in which he just does a lot more damage. With normal, you know, or unnormal when you first play through it. I guess it's hard enough, but he's not very challenging because you can take quite a bit of hits from him. And honestly, he's completely optional, but he definitely helps you in terms of salt. And you walk past him to talk to the well, you will use him in a second. There we go. Excuse me while I take this chest from behind you. I'm sure you like that. Praise the whistle. Greetings, friend. You've come to chatter? From where I sit, you seem the matter. Fork, spoon, knife, and a drowned man's wife. Where I come from, in is out, down is up, and up is down. Plate, cup, bowl, and a broken widow's soul. What do you like this rich perspective? Trust me, lord, it's quite authentic. Elbow, jaw, knee, and a grave beneath the sea. Yeah, okay. Fear not, then, extend your hand. This is great power and a brand, white searing hot, and an iron-forged thought. Ow! Why do you do that? So now I can go upside down like that. It's really strange because the FPS seems to be lower in the capture software than it seems to be in the actual games. I definitely need to take a look at that. Because, you know, I'm running at maybe a little less than 60, and it doesn't seem to be capturing more than 30. Hello, friend. Trinkets to sell, trinkets for coin. You have some locks of hair and stuff, and I guess I don't really need any of that now. Let's see, 2,000, I have 19,000. Yeah, okay. I'll keep it for later when I can actually wear it. Friend, I'm so happy you came along. I've gathered things. Trinkets and such. Trinkets for gold, that's what I've got. Trinkets for coin. How'd you end up here? I stowed away. Sold trinkets in that place, you know. You know, that one. Trinkets for coin. So poor, though. Talk of wealth and Karhi. Even beggars like me've got manservants there, they say. Stowed away. Sailed, then that storm. Imagine the surprise on those sailors' faces. Seeing the likes of me in the wreckage there with all of them honest men. All of us, floating in the sea, clinging to planks, shivering in the icy cold. Not sure how many of the others made it to the shore. That shivering shore. But the trinkets I find here, they do sell, they do. I'm doing quite nicely, I am. Soon enough, I'll be able to buy my escape. Somehow. 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 Okay, that's what he says. Alright. So I bought that armor from him. I think he actually... yeah, those are boss armors, if I remember correctly. And then... wait, I've already been through here, right? Yeah, because this leads down to, the forest, I believe. So I don't actually need to be here. I need to actually go back to... Sunken Keep, okay. This is the shrine. So that just unlocked a shortcut? I think this is Bandit's Pass. Oh, that still hit me. Wonderful. Hopefully I won't die before I get to a sanctuary. You gotta watch out for them traps. I hear 4chan loves them. Oh, that crystal sphere I just picked up, that's useful for, okay, that's fun. Okay, I couldn't see, and I pressed the button to eat the bread roll, and he just didn't. So, that's cool. I'm so glad. This is the first time I think I've actually died there. That actually quite irritated me. Because he should have eaten the bread roll, but apparently it's too dark to eat food. Oh, don't you just hate when it's literally impossible to eat food in the dark because, you know... Yeah, I want my salt back, sir. Yeah, don't mind me just brutally beating on you. I'm gonna go ahead and use more health here. There we go. I would like my salt back, sir. Thank you. That was unnecessary. Yeah, I'm not supposed to be here yet. It's quite loud in this cave, though. I'll get a bit closer to the microphone, so that way, you know, I overpower it. Alright, so I just need to go back up where I was. And, not die to pure, BS. Okay, there's the chain body armor. I don't actually know in terms of what is better. Let's see, wait. Oh, true. There's body armor. There we go. So we've got 60, 40. Wait, where is it? There it is. Yeah, I mean, 14. I mean, that armor weighs a lot more, but boost up your endurance and it won't matter, so. Let's see, what am I? I'm at 46 out of 54. This weighs quite a bit more, so I'll definitely need. Excuse me, I'll definitely need more endurance if I want to. Oh, okay. excuse me. Quite disgusting. There we go. And who says problems can't be solved with violence? It's not me, in case you were wondering. What have we got here? There we go, the rest of the chain armor. Not that I'll be using it, but let's see. Well, let's see in terms of... it defends against elemental a lot more than my current armor. But strike and slash, let's say 36, 54, 30, and 40. Because, I mean, maybe a later game when I'm fighting certain bosses, elemental damage is definitely something that you want, or elemental defense, rather. But as of right now, I really just need more slash and strike defense for people like this. And there's actually a quite good set of heavy armor up there. The Raider armor's probably one of my favorite sets of armor. It comes with a shield. There we go. He didn't need a head anyway. You could say in that deal, I was ahead. Roll, please. Ah, way early. There we go. I can go up here and get this stuff, and now there's a mace on the other side of this. Just because in my other playthrough on the computer I found it and was like, hey, that's pretty useful. Especially since it was a hammer run. Now, I'm sorry to have to do this to you because you seem quite nice, but I'm just gonna go ahead and take this. Yeah, that's mine now. Or level up first. Can't put points in if I haven't leveled up. Good. Let's see. Actually, let me go ahead and put that in so I can get that extra healing poultice. Incredibly useful. Let's get a tad bit more endurance. Need that strength to hold up the armor. Now, if I remember correctly, yeah, it does quite a bit lower. But in terms of... oh, that's actually not that good for a shield person, since it's just kind of low everything, but low weight. If I was using a two-handed melee, that would definitely be good. Let's see. That didn't really change it that much, let's say. Oh yeah, okay. I'll just keep that for... or... let me actually change that back and equip the helmet. And not the pants, but maybe the gloves. Yeah, there we go. And if you couldn't tell, this is the this set of armor from the Sodden Knight in the first stream. Storm ring. Okay. Let me go ahead and use all my salt pouches. I completely forgot about those. One game I definitely want to play, I'll probably end up just doing a video instead of an actual playthrough. I want to play Rain World. It's an Adult Swim game. It's a very, I don't want to say relaxing game because it's really kind of not, but at the same time it is. It's confusing. Definitely something I'd be interested in playing for the channel though. Did I not just level up? No, I didn't. Let me go ahead and increase my endurance a bit. Maybe put on some pants, or put on the better pants. That'd take me to 58. I'm at 57.5. Let's see. Oh, that defends against everything better. Let's see how the... Alright, I'm cutting it extremely close with this shield, but is it actually a shield or is it a buckler? Yeah, it's a shield. Alright, yeah. Here we go. They were easy enough to take care of. And I know if you hit their shields enough and they bounce back like that, you can do a finishing move, but I mean, it's quicker if I just don't. And then here's the Great Axe, which is... I made a really dumb mistake in terms of, let's see, in terms of, I was doing a Great Hammer and Great Axe playthrough. And, I was doing only Great Hammers, and it was kind of dumb because I was like, what's the point of Great Axes, you know, if they're just outshined by Great Hammers. And then I would come across the bosses with, like, strike defense, and I was like, I don't really know what to do. I wasn't switching back and forth between the two, even though I had the strength and the endurance to be able to. And that was a big mistake on my part, and wasted so many lives learning that lesson. I don't really know if there's anything I can do in terms of strike and slash with sword and shield character. This guy's not even a boss, he's just quite strong. Oh, he hit me, and now I've got things chasing me. That's fun. That's all right. That's fine. It's exactly what I wanted to happen. Whew, he's quite hard to fight with swords. All right. I wasted that crystal sphere here. I should have used it on the Watching Woods sanctuary, because then I would have been able to have the what's his name? You can get boss weapons and stuff. Let's see, do I have anything that can really... Yeah, I guess that'd be... Alright, let's see. So I was just saying how I learned that lesson on strike and slash defense, and then I proceeded to not even use that lesson. Not that there's really anything I can do because I'm using swords. Alright, let's... Yeah, if he hadn't jumped so far back and alerted the other people, which I should probably go up and kill first, then, you know, I wouldn't have really had a problem with him. I need to really get in here, though, and find that sanctuary. But now... somebody's got my salt. It's him, of course. Of course it's him. Okay. Yeah, that was fun. Like you're shuffled. Okay, that hit me. Yeah, no, it hit me. I know he usually doesn't follow, or I know he doesn't ever follow up the hammer attack with another attack rather quickly, whereas that's exactly what he does with the shield. I don't know what I was doing there, just kind of... No, please. Oh no. Okay. Shield Slam does quite a bit of damage. That's something I need to worry about. He reminds me of the giant armor monsters from Castlevania. Yeah, like treants and stuff. Oh. He is quite annoying to fight on stairs. Okay. I'm so glad that you could just immediately slam into the ground. This is taking way longer than it should have. You should be dead, sir. Okay, that hit me. Is there anything else I can... Sure, electricity sucks for him. There we go. About time. That took way too long. And I apologize for that. Oh, I thought they were dead. That was just them attacking. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and run away now. There we go. They made the same noise when they die as they do attack. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and return. And, this is a little less than an hour long, but I'm getting quite hot. I need to turn on the fan, and I'm also a little bit tired. So, I mean, excuses, obviously, but I'm gonna go ahead and end this in just one moment. Okay, and put more endurance so I can carry the rest of that armor. Alright, so with that, I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. If you like my stuff, make sure to hit all the buttons and, you know, social media, everything, you know. Do it. Do it if you like it. I don't have to tell you. You know how life works. And probably YouTube. Alright. So if you liked it, you know, do that stuff. See you next time.